YouTubers. I'm sure you've probably noticed that I'm in the car. Well, guess what? Today's D-Day, as in, denture day. I'm sitting in front of my dentist office getting ready to go in and get my beautiful new set of pearly whites. So, the next time you guys see me, I will have a award-winning smile. So, stay tuned. Hey there, YouTubers. Check it out. I know everybody, when they get their dentures, they do the big cheesy smile, and now I understand why. Um, it feels so amazing to look at my reflection and see this great, big, beautiful white smile. um, it's an amazing thing to look in the mirror and see this person that doesn't look like you, that doesn't feel like you. And then in an instant, a split second, to put the dentures in, and they hand you this little square mirror, and wow, it's an amazing feeling, and it's worth every single bit of anguish and bullshit and pain and stitches and swelling and healing and mushy food, and it's worth every single bit of it. As you can tell, I'm slurring my words just a little bit, and ironically, according to my dentist, I'm not doing it as bad as most people do. So I guess that's a strike in my favor. Few things. I did have to glue in my bottom plate. And that's just because my tongue continually wants to flip it up when I'm talking, which makes talking so much harder. I've also noticed that if I try to, I don't know, if I overthink it when I'm talking, it makes it worse. So I'm just trying, he told me to just kind of relax and just kind of try to talk as normal as possible. But I will say this, my top plate fits like a glove. There's no glue on my top plate at all. It's completely up there of its own volition. Oh, well, I say that, and then I break it loose. Great. Um, but even just, popping it loose like that, just, a little clench down, and it sucks right back up. And that may be due to the fact that I, opted to have yet another cup of coffee when I got home. So forgive that. But I wanted to get back to as normal, as possible, as quickly as possible. And for me, that's having a cup of coffee. And it's a cold, snotty, rainy day. So warm cup of coffee sounded like a good idea. Now, I will say this, getting a drink is different. You can't just take a big old mouthful. It doesn't work that way. You have to take small sips, because the fluid that you take into your mouth, it wants to go underneath your plate. So until you get used to maneuvering around things like that, you just kind of got to take little things at a time. But I couldn't be more happy with the way they turned out. I understand now why the process is the way it is. But I didn't. I never, ever, ever anticipated that they would fit this well. Um, they don't feel bulky or intrusive or whatever. I will tell you this: I've bit my tongue about 3 times now. So so I'm learning quite quickly to re-articulate where that sucker belongs, because within the first 5 minutes of having them in my mouth, I was trying to talk and pinched the crap out of the side of my tongue. So, but I glued the bottom plate in right there in the dentist office, and she kind of, the doctor's assistant kind of explained to me, a little bit here, a little bit here, small dabs. And I guess it was luck of the draw, because I didn't have any that oozed out in places where it wasn't supposed to go. It sealed that sucker up tight. Excuse me. But they feel great. I go back in 2 weeks. Earlier if I need to. But I go back in 2 weeks to have any adjustments made, or because they're never going to be perfect. Right off the start, because they have to make accommodations, because your mouth will change some between the time you have your impressions made and the time that you get your dentures, unless you're like a year out. But I can already tell you that there's little, like, I don't know whether they call them tendons or whatever they are, but like right up here, you have it like right here and right here, and then you have them like right up here, and just rubbing the crap out of those. And I can already tell that's gonna have to be adjusted. But I couldn't be any more happy with the way they turned out. Now I know that several people that I've watched, it's my phone going off. Sorry. Bell Westland, there's just been a couple that have taken their dentures out. I'm not gonna do that. Namely, first of all, because the bottom one is glued in, and that sucker is solid, and I'm not messing with it. But just for me, this is the person that I want people to see. This is the appearance that I want people to see. Me without my teeth, you guys have seen enough of that. I've seen enough of that. Nobody wants to see any more of that. It's a funny thing to see yourself without teeth, and to see the imperfections and the flaws, and everything that makes you feel ugly, for lack of a better term. And then to have these dentures put in, and for the first time in 15 years, I feel pretty. I really do. I've always been very self-conscious about my teeth, about the way that I look. And I'm gonna get choked up now. To have something as simple as dentures, and for the first time in a long time, feel pretty. I feel that for the first time in a long time, people are going to take me for my mind, my intellect, they're going to be able to see past the bad teeth or whatever, that's not going to stop them from talking to me or discrediting what I have to say. And that's huge. It is monumental in every sense of the word. My husband went with me today and was sitting across the room, and when I put my teeth in and I looked at him and kind of smiled, the look on his face was priceless. It was that, wow, um, that's pretty awesome. It is. And I know it's a learning process. But it's something that is a truly life-changing thing, because this is one thing that I no longer have to think about. I don't have to worry about it, because unless I tell somebody, they're not gonna know. And for the first time in my life, I'm confident in my ability as a professional. I've always been an audacious type of person. I've always kind of grabbed life by the horns and hung on for everything I was worth. But I can't even imagine what things are going to be like now. And I know people that are watching this that have never been through this or never had these issues are probably looking at me and thinking, good God, what is this woman talking about? She got dentures. Whoopee. But for someone that's never had this problem, or someone that has always had perfect teeth, or has never been in a situation where their outward appearance affected how people treated them continually, then they're not going to understand. But for those of us that have, this is golden. This is priceless. So May 16th, 2016, this lady got her life back. Look out, world, because here I come. And it's onward and upward from here. So I'm gonna continue to post videos, because we all know that this is a learning process. I ate a cheese stick earlier and I was like, holy crap. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but it was just weird, because it wasn't like eating with regular teeth, like it used to be. Like, it just felt funky. So it's a learning process. But the longer I've sat here and I've talked, and I can kind of see my little video screen, and the longer I talk, the better it seems to be. And then I'm sure you guys are going to notice that I'm swallowing a lot. The amount of saliva in my mouth right now is insane. But you know, they said that that would lessen over time. But I just want to thank every single one of you that has supported me, has, you know, thrown a like on the video, subscribed, whatever, you know, please continue to do so. And if I can answer any questions for anybody, I would be more than happy to help in any way that I can. As well as, you know, I'm going to have questions as this goes forward. Because, you know, I've never been here before. So this is going to be something new for me, and my phone is going nuts. I texted a picture to a couple of friends, so I'm sure that's what it is. But folks, I know that this is a short video, and I'm sorry, but I have a serious appointment with some food here in a minute because I am hungry and I am anxious to try out these beautiful teas. So I am gonna bid you guys adieu for the day. I am gonna post a video tomorrow, and probably daily for the next week or so, just to kind of, you know, give you guys a chance to see how I'm progressing and how things are going. So if you guys want to throw me a like, I would appreciate it. You know, subscribe if you want to see more. Leave me a comment. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter and my email is on the homepage on my channel. Would love to keep in touch with you guys. And until tomorrow. Later, y'all.